Hi, it's Melissa at Mom's Hacks and Repairs. Today I'm going to share some things that I learned along the way in teaching my son how to properly say his S sound. So he has been struggling with this obviously since he learned how to talk, and a couple years ago I really doubled down and worked with the speech therapist at his school and looked at some online resources. So really what helped is consistency, having him practice his sounds every day after school and on the weekends. So his speech therapist at school gave us some charts that looked like this, where he could, and I'll turn it the right way, he checked off every time he said the word and said the sound correctly. So there were several of these sheets where he was able to do this. And I think I had him do 1 or 2 per day just to practice those S sounds. So he would practice probably 10 to 15 minutes every day. And then I also found a resource from Speech by Garrett. And he has some formal lessons that take you from the very beginning when you start to teach your child how to make the sounds all the way to having them consistently say it. And that was our problem. My son knew how to say the sound, but he wasn't saying it consistently. So really that practice every day, and then I had a cue for him to help him remember to say that sound correctly when he didn't say it correctly. So I'd hold my finger up to my chin and look at him, and that was supposed to remind him to say his S sound correctly. So I'll just go over what Speech by Garrett did. He had lessons for the kids, and he said to do lessons with them, formal lessons with them 3 to 5 times, as well as the repetition. So I would take them through these lessons that Speech by Garrett did, and then have them practice every day the sounds. So, of course, there's sounds that kids can say by a certain age. So if they haven't hit saying that sound by that age, then I would start to do these. If your child is quite young, you can definitely correct their sounds, and hopefully they'll pick it up over time. This is more for older kids who still haven't correctly learned how to say the sound. So 7, 8, depending on the sound. For us, it was age 7 or 8. So my child was in 2nd grade when I really heavily emphasized saying the S sound. And now he's going into 5th grade and he hasn't had a problem since. So the first lesson, he has to be able to identify the S sound. So that's what he does on the first one. The second one is making the right sound over. This one is 300 times. This one's 500 times. So he has a specific time limit and just saying that sound like s, 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 s. So that one is harder than it looks, but good practice. The next time is the next lessons are about saying the correct sound with different words. And he has several of these pictures. Some of them begin with S, some of them end with S, some of them have the S sound in front and back. And of course, he also has resources for different letter sounds as well, not just S. And then the last things he has kids do to really solidify saying those sounds in their everyday speech is making sentences with words that have the S sound, and then reading books and making sure they say that S sound. So together with Speech by Garrett and then practicing with the different words, we were able to heavily reinforce and practice the S sound so my child could say it every time. Like and subscribe my channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.